Alright. Welcome back. Hopefully this thing is on. Got a new GoPro. Hopefully capturing sound and not all this wind. I'm going on a try to do a 6-mile bike ride. And try to get it done. I just got done with a little shoulder workout. I did bands, whatever I could on the bands. Kept it easy, just to oil the joints. So we'll hit up the bike for a little bit. Oil up the legs.
Time of day 5:11. Split speed 11.0 miles per hour.
Take it from there. Alright, so actually it is, what time is it? It is like 5 o'clock, 5 p.m. I got off from work. My commute was about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 minutes. Luckily I can come home, get dressed, and roll out or work out. My wife is, I'm blessed to have my wife who is retired.
Total distance half a mile. Total time 2 minutes and 23 seconds. Burn 27 calories. Average speed 12.6 miles per hour. Current speed 15.1 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:12. Split speed 14.8 miles per hour.
Okay, it's 5:12. Okay, thank you. Anyway, yeah, so luckily she's retired. She can stay home and sometimes help me out when she can. So usually I come home, and if it's not my day to cook, I'll do a longer workout, a run, or a bike ride, depending on how I feel. You know, the stress from work and whatnot. And I try to force myself to work out, do some sort of movement. So like I said, luckily I have her to help me out.
Total distance 3/4 of a mile. Total time 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Burn 40 calories. Average speed 12.9 miles per hour. Current speed 13.5 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:13. Split speed 13.7 miles per hour.
Luckily to help me out while I train. So thank God for that. You know, I like to do the cooking too, so we split it up. 2 weeks I'll do the cooking, and then 2 weeks she does the cooking. So it kind of works out good. Plus the fact that she's retired, she gets to stay home. I don't know what she does during the day, but you know, she got the dogs, and she does whatever she wants. She's retired, she earned it. So alright, I think we got 1 mile done. That's a pretty slow pace, but it is pretty windy. Not that that's an excuse. I'm just trying to get some bike time in this hot and humid weather. Actually, I should have checked the weather before I left, because it feels like it's mid-90s or something. Central Florida. This weather's ridiculous. But just makes me want to push myself even more. Get that dopamine rush. Just to get that feeling that you're actually alive. And like I said in a separate video, there is definitely nothing like pushing yourself and feeling that close to being out of breath or tired. I really can't explain it unless you've actually pushed yourself to that limit. You know, I mean, right now I'm probably giving it like 75%, 80%. Especially after work, you know. It's kind of hard to push yourself that much when you're already tired from work and whatnot. So
Total distance 1.5 miles.
we do what we can.
24 seconds.
Okay. We're about 1.75 miles. Just doing laps around the neighborhood. Like I said, I'm probably gonna get like 6 miles in today. So if I'm going like at an 18-mile pace, that should take me about 20 minutes. But I'm definitely not doing 18 miles per hour right now. Try to keep it
1 3/4 miles. Total time 7 minutes and 32 seconds. Burn 96 calories. Average speed 13.9 miles per hour. Current speed 17.1 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:17. Split speed 13.1 miles per hour.
around the neighborhood. I try to keep it under 15, 16, just because the cars, and especially during the school day. Right now the kids are coming home, so I try to keep it as doable as I can. And some of these cars, some of the drivers are pretty wild in their movements, so I gotta watch out for them too. But I wish there was a track I could go to, or a straightaway path or something around here, but whatever. We do what we can, you know? That's all you can do.
Total distance
You got
2 miles. Total time 8 minutes and 35 seconds. Burn 110 calories.
all right, so 8 minutes,
Average speed 14.0 miles per hour.
it's about 24, 25 minute pace for 6 miles.
Time of day 5:18.
We're gonna try to pump it on these straightaways. Alright, let's get into fucking low gear. Fucking just go with this fucking wind. Trying to make up for some time. Right now we're doing 20, 19. Hip flexors are burning.
Quarter mile. Total time 9 minutes, 26 seconds.
Alright,
126
come on.
Average speed 14.3
Let's go.
miles per hour. Current speed 19.9 miles
We
per
gotta
hour.
push ourselves.
Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5.
Oh yeah, quads are burning.
17.8 miles per hour.
Fucking wind. It can get terrible in the afternoon. And I try to get to a lower gear when I'm hitting that headwind. Alright, we're gonna hit that headwind again. Oh, thank God for the cloud cover. That helps out a big deal.
Total distance 2.5 miles. Total time 10 minutes and 17 seconds.
Uh-oh.
Burn 141 calories. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed
Shit! Let's go!
Time of day 5:20. Split speed 17.7 miles per hour.
Come on. Some kids from around the neighborhood try to race me. One of them has a moped. I guess he didn't want to push it that far. But yeah. Alright, we're at almost 3 miles right now.
Total distance 2 3/4 miles. Total
2
time
3/4,
11 minutes
right.
and 6 seconds. Burned 157 calories. Average speed 14.9 miles per hour.
Almost halfway done.
17.1 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:21. Split speed 18.3
See, that's one
miles
thing
per hour.
I try to do every day is get some movement in there. Otherwise, I feel lazy, and I don't want it to be a habit. Because you start getting lazy, you know, one day's fine, but that second day is when stuff goes to shit, because you get into a comfort zone, stay home, put on some Netflix or Amazon Prime, watch some YouTube. You know, usually if I take a day off, I read, hang out with the family, or try to minimize my footprint around the house and trying to get rid of some stuff. But whew, it's hard.
Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 15.1 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:20. 4 miles per hour.
It's a lifestyle. But yeah, it's a lifestyle. Definitely a lifestyle. You gotta make it part of your life. You know, even if it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, I gotta get some movement in there. You know? On my lazy days,
Total distance 3.25 miles. Total
all right,
time
3 1/4.
10 seconds. Burned
We're going good.
185
We're gonna go on the main road, one of the main roads right around here.
0.9 miles per hour. Current
But
heart rate 0 beats per minute.
we're gonna stay on the
Time of day
sidewalk.
5:23. Split speed 15.7 miles per hour.
Oh my God. Stay on the sidewalk. On the weekends, we can probably go on the roads more because there's not that many cars, but yep. So today's Tuesday. Tonight's taco night. So I get my my protein if I choose to eat tacos and the beef. I'll have some lettuce, maybe a couple of taco shells, or usually I just eat a taco salad if I'm low carb. But yesterday we went to Universal, Islands of Adventure, and Universal Studios,
Total distance 3.5 miles. Total time 14.
and must have walked about 5 miles.
198 calories. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 14.3 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:24. Split speed 15.4 miles per hour.
Must have walked about 5 miles because my wife said we got about 11,000 steps in. So that was my workout for yesterday. It was more of a recovery, I guess, or a rest day, you could call it, because I mean, I wasn't really pushing myself hard. It was just a light, brisk walk around the theme park. We usually go there just to let the kids get their thrills out, whether it be on the coasters or whatever they want to do around the park.
Total time 15 minutes and 18 seconds. Burned 212 calories. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current
Dang.
speed 14.3 miles
That
per hour.
average speed
Current heart
sucks.
rate 0 beats per minute.
I'll pick it up.
5.5. Split speed 14.8 miles per hour.
I should get a gravel bike, but this bike is pretty decent when it comes to going on the sidewalk. I mean, I feel the bumps, but these carbon fiber wheels kind of dampen the hits somewhat. And then we also have a tight carbon fiber fork and carbon fiber seat post, but who knows how well those work. This frame I'm riding right now is my light speed.
Total distance 4 miles. Total time 15 minutes and 19
a light speed Tuscany.
Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 12.7 miles per hour.
Light speed Tuscany. Man, I think it's circa 2000 or 2001. It's a pretty old bike. About 25, 26 years old. But I love it. I love the way it looks. I like that titanium finish. And it's got older parts too. So I think it's time for an upgrade on the parts. There's been so many advancements in the parts since that time. But that is another video, because it's gonna be a while until I get some new parts. Those things are expensive. Back to the road, or the sidewalks.
Total time 17 minutes and 23 seconds. Burn 240 calories. Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 16.1 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:27. Split speed 14.0 miles per hour.
I'm thinking about taking my training to where I went this past weekend, which was the Air Force Base. You know, take a drive there in the mornings and either run or ride my bike. They have a nice rubberized track around the base, well, near the water, and it's easier on my joints, which is why I'm riding my bike today, just to take it easy on the knees and my hips. And I also need to get my bike fitted,
Total distance 4.5 miles.
because it's been hurting my back too. So,
Burn 254 calories.
alright, let's take it down to this neighborhood over here.
Current speed 14.5 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute. Time of day 5:28.
Oh my god.
Split speed 13.8
No
miles
way.
per hour.
Thank you. Alright. Yeah, I might take it to McDill, only because it seems the drivers over there, you know, they're more focused on freaking driving than the morons around here. And they respect the road and respect the bicyclists, and they know that they'll freaking get their asses handed to them if they get into something, fender bender or accident, driving stupid with their commander. So that's why I like going to McDill. I mean, it's not that convenient to drive there, but I mean, it's a little safer.
Total time 19 minutes and 32 seconds. Burn 268 calories. Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 18.5
Headwind.
miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute.
Where are we at? Almost 5.
Split speed 14.2 miles per hour.
Almost 5. So, anyway, on that rubberized track, I could probably run more distance, only because it's easier on the joints. But I hope you're hearing what I'm saying. The wind is ridiculous right now. So, and it looks like it's gonna rain. So, I got about another mile. About another mile, and then we call it a day. Give my wife a kiss.
Total distance 5 miles.
Tell her thank you. Another day of training done.
Average speed 14.6 miles per hour. Current speed 14.6 miles per hour.
And on to the next one.
Per minute. Time of day 5:30.
Woo!
8 miles per hour.
Fucking headwind. Come on! Fucking wind! Ah! Ah! Sometimes you gotta hulk it out! You know? Just let all my aggression out from work. Nothing fucking takes your fucking soul like sitting in front of a fucking computer all day. something you really
quarter mile.
fucking
Time 21 minutes and 25 seconds.
don't enjoy.
197 calories.
So,
Average speed 14.7 miles per hour. Current speed 15.7 miles per hour. Current heart rate 0 beats per minute.
but
531.
pays the bills,
0 miles per hour.
and I get to come home to my family and doing something I love. So, which is fucking beating my body up and pushing it past its limits. So there's that. All right, we're almost at 5.5. I think this is the last turn over here. We'll stay on the sidewalks, and then we'll just stretch out if we can. Stretch out as much as we can.
Total distance 5.5 miles. Total time 22 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right, we're coming up on 5 3/4, and it says here going about 12 miles per hour, which is super slow, but we got all that angst out. Well, not all of it, some of it, you know. Sometimes you just want to go all office space on that fucking computer. Ah! But you can't, because then you have to pay thousands of dollars, and people will think you're fucking crazy. So you gotta act normal. And what the fuck is normal? All right, what do we got? Almost at 6. But anyway, I try to defy the norm. Try to defy the norm and do the opposite of what other people are doing. I mean, it's hard to fit in when you... Alright, damn, 24:30. That sucks. Anyway, we'll save that for another day. It's time to go home and eat. Probably wind up making myself some eggs too. Actually, I got some leftover salmon from the other night. It's Atlantic salmon. So we'll go ahead and make that. Alright, let me shut this.
Workout pause.
Okay. Alright. So we'll see how this GoPro works. See if it caught the video and the audio. How well it did. And see if I want to keep those settings. And we'll keep posting videos. So hello. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you guys in the next workout. Alright, get out there and do something, guys. Talk to you later.